I was out here the other day with the Arrma Big Rock, but I did not have the gear mesh set right. And at 99 miles an hour, the spur gear shredded. So we're out here again for another 5S run. We'll start off with a 4S shakedown run, but my goal is 105 miles an hour. This truck's gone as fast as 103 miles an hour on 5S before, and we're running the stock motor along with a ZTW Beast Pro 150 amp ESC. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the 4S shakedown run. I'd really like to get this close to 100 miles an hour. I'd like to hit 100 miles an hour on 4S, and then we'll go ahead and move on to 5S and see what we can get out of it. I have my GNSS performance analyzer from Power Hobby here, along with the Arrma Beast plastic case. This thing saved my GPS more than once. Great American company. So if you're interested in the case, definitely look at that. And then Power Hobby makes this GNSS. So let me go ahead and get started, and we'll see what kind of speeds we can get out of this big rock today. And hopefully the spur gear stays together. I think I got the mesh set better. It's a little tricky. So, all right guys, let's see what it does. Stay tuned. I have this beefy Turnigy 4S 9500 milliamp hour LiPo in here. Let's go ahead and see what this thing can do. Here we go, 4S shakedown run. All right, easing into it. Full throttle. The back end got real squirrely there. That doesn't usually happen. Whoop. And we went off the road. Completely off the road. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and get it. All right, here we are. I think we're okay. Gotta make sure these back wheels aren't loose because it was going bananas there. Do a quick speed check here. We're gonna hit. I forgot to set the GPS. Are you kidding me?
What the f?
All right, well, we'll try it again. I get so excited to run this thing sometimes I forget to set the GPS, so that's really annoying when I always get that first run. But we'll go ahead and do a second run, and hopefully we can get up close to 100 miles an hour. I have been having range issues with this truck, but at the moment it seems okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and ease into it before this truck comes from the side road. Full throttle. Don't like how it's jiggling around like that, but it is what it is. Okay, stop on the second run. Read 100 miles an hour on 4S. There it is. I'm gonna need to let this thing cool down. I did 2 runs with not much cool down time between them. So things are probably pretty hot. It's about 80 degrees out here today. Yeah, that motor's hot. I can only touch it for about 2 seconds. So we'll go ahead and check the telemetry data and see just how hot that ESC got. But yeah, the motor's cooking, so give it some time. I will say I'm not a big fan of Spectrum overall, but that motor has taken a beating and it keeps coming back for more. I did tons of battery testing with it off-road, just cooking it over and over again, and so far so good. 100 miles an hour might actually be the fastest big rock on the stock motor. I'm not certain on that, but I don't think I've seen one faster. So 35,000 RPMs, temperature 52 right now, a max of 85. So that ESC was quite warm. It's set, I think, at 95 to hit thermal shutdown. Minimum voltage, which is a spike. It's like only drops that much for a fraction of a second. but 13.5. So not crazy low, but definitely a dip. This big 9,500 pack, you know, definitely helps things out here because a lot of capacity, so that reduces the voltage sag. But good stuff there. What is 14 divided by 4? It doesn't go in evenly. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So 0.4. I don't know. I think that's like 3.4 volts or something like that was the minimum. But that really is like 3.6 or 7. Because again, it's just a real quick drop and then it levels off. It doesn't even show up when I do live tracking with this ESC. When it dips that low, you never see it go that low. So it must just be for a fraction of a second. So, all right, I'm gonna let this thing cool down and we'll regroup with 5S here in a couple minutes. I was just noticing there's a lot of play back here. So maybe I can get some shims in here and firm this thing up, but I think that's my problem, you know, with 100 miles an hour. That's really not ideal. And I should probably do something before I run it on 5S, but I'm gonna just send it and hope for the best. All right, here's my 5S setup. I have a 2S and a 3S. I'll show the packs after the run. Here goes nothing. Track, start, and we're reading. Oh, we had a glitch and the truck went off the road. All right, I'm about done with Dumbo RC and these glitches. It crashed into the Jersey barrier down there. Luckily it was going slow. I think it's okay, but here we go. 5S attempt. Easing into it. Whoa, we went out of range. Luckily, it cut off. I don't know if it was the ESC. I think the ESC actually cut off. Probably hit thermal shutdown. We were close to top speed. I don't know if we quite reached it. I might have to run this again on a cooler day. That's unfortunate, but let's go get it and see what kind of speeds we got. All right, let me go ahead and grab this thing and we'll see what it did. Stop. Did we hit 105? 104. It probably had a little more left in it, but it was jerking around, and then we, I guess, hit thermal shutdown. I don't think it quite got top speed, but 104 is my best, so I guess I'll take it. It just sucks because I think it had more left in it. The motor's probably flaming hot. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Only touch it for about 1 second. Let's see how hot that ESC got. Man, I'm sweating my butt off. Connect. Guess I'm asking a little too much for 150 amp ESC. No, it says 82. Maybe I went out of range. No, I'm not even sure. Pulled a little over 300 amps. That's a spike, so it's probably closer to 250. But that's unfortunate. Maybe I do one more run, but I gotta let it cool down for about 10 minutes before I can do it. I can't leave good enough alone. One more run here on 5S, and hopefully things don't end badly. All right, here we go, easing into it. When something's wrong, it would not go to full throttle there. Yeah, That's weird. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I did hit thermal shutdown, and the problem is I did not reset the ESC. So now I have an additional pull on the batteries. The voltage is going to be a bit lower. The motor's probably hot again. It's just not ideal out here today to try this. So yeah, we only reached 73 on that last run. I think the voltage is down too low now to really get a personal best, but one more shot. Nope, it's shut down again. Well, that's gonna be it for today. I'll shim that thing up for next time too. It's probably for the best. We hit 94. And let's check the temperature on that ESC. I'm pretty sure we hit thermal shutdown. Let's see here. No, 81. Maybe we hit low voltage. 15.6. So what's 16 divided by 5? 3.2. We might be hitting low voltage actually. So hard to say. I'll show you the setup here. It got me the 104 mile an hour run. Motor's hot, but it can do one run at a time and it's not too unhappy. So I have a Superior 3S 5000. You can see the 4 wires here. And then this is a pre-production pack. It's 2S. It's a 2S high voltage. And you can see there's 3 wires here coming out of it. So that's my 5S combo. All right, guys, that's it for now. Hopefully next time out, I can get some better runs. And I'll have to look around and see if I can find some even beefier batteries, or maybe I just go to 6S, but I'd really like to hit 105 on 5S. So I think I can do it with fresh packs, with a good solid run, and we'll be out here again. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.